Hello and welcome back to Hornbeck Weather. We are currently live on YouTube and we are getting into this afternoon with some insane severe weather. We have already had some tornado warnings be released throughout eastern and southeastern Oklahoma. We've got some more severe thunderstorms popping up throughout southern Oklahoma. There's currently this one storm coming into Blanchard and into the Norman area. If we move to velocity, there's not really a ton of rotation. There's definitely some heavy rain and some strong winds mixed in with this. This is currently warned for 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. If we move down more southern into Ardmore, there was a tornado warning on this storm earlier. As we look into across the Red River there, we've got some severe thunderstorms moving into the southern Oklahoma area, coming out from Montag, and then Terrell. There's another one there moving over the Red River currently. I don't see much of a rotation risk with this. There is some slight dips in the edge here, but I wouldn't be too concerned with it as of right now. Come over to Ardmore area. Looking into Lone Grove. This storm is rated, it has a tornado possible tag on it, and hail of 1.5 inches, and winds of 60 miles per hour. If we look into velocity with this storm here, you definitely can see some rotation in here. There's definitely also a little notch in there, but definitely I'd be watching here by Springer and Gene Autry coming into Sulphur area. You can definitely see that rotation. It's kind of weakening some, but I would definitely still be watching out and maybe your safe spot. Make sure you have a way to receive warnings for this. Let's come up to Henrietta. If we look here, it's mainly strong winds. I don't really see much of rotation on it at this moment. There may be some here and here, but I wouldn't be too concerned. I mainly be watching this area with the heavy winds. Looks like it definitely has hail. 1-inch hail, wind 60 mile per hour. If you are in Bryant, Hoffman, Hitchta, Vernon, Pierce, Okmulgee, I would definitely be watching out for that. Let's come up here into Tulsa. Definitely looks like a strong storm up here. Near Sand Springs, Tulsa, Broken Arrow, Dawson, Garnet. Coming into Owasso. There's some slight rotation with this, but I wouldn't be too concerned. It looks like just super strong winds. Let's come back down here to Norman area. There's some rotation developing on the outer edge of this. Kind of see it hooking in there. As we look here, kind of see that there. As we continue, there are just a lot of severe weather as of right now. Let's take a look outside. Outside right now in the OKC Metro, it doesn't look super cloudy, but there is some clouds moving in. You are looking to the north as you look at that shot right there. Coming out into here. So essentially what I'm mainly concerned about is the OKC Metro and then the southern parts and some easterly. Mainly just under the severe weather here. You trying to find it. Go here. You can see on this where you have your red. That is definitely the biggest concern spot as of right now. You have red. You have, so that's your moderate risk, and then you go western. That is more enhanced, and then you kind of get slighter. You go less and less out of that. All of this is definitely still to be considered severe and dangerous. Make sure you have a way of getting warnings. This started earlier today and is expected to end around 1 a.m. This evening. overnight. So if you come into here, got a medium tornado risk. We are running a 3 out of 4 on the tornado potential. So that's a medium out of a high risk. Let's go back to radar and continue to watch some of these storms moving in. This storm here is definitely gaining some power as we watch it come into Blanchard. There's not much velocity rotation on it necessarily, but there definitely is some spots I'll be watching, just mainly with the winds, and there definitely could be a wall cloud with it involved. So come out. We do have a damage report for the storm down by Lone Grove, Wilson, Oklahoma, Carter County. Emergency manager reports 1 3/4 inch hail along Highway 76 and north and to the north towards the town. Throughout the evening, I will be going over hail reports and different weather reports that I get throughout here. Let's go back out to Henrietta. Let's go to reflectivity. This storm looks like it could be merging. Probably is. Can't really tell as of right now. She looks mainly like a hailer. If you go down here into Holdenville area, coming into Horntown, going there. There is some rotation on that storm, not a ton, but there definitely that is a area to be watching. Let's go back outside. Still some clouds out there. Mainly just watching for any sort of dark clouds that come through that could possibly have the potential of severe weather. Those will be your main supercells. The darker they are, usually the more packed they are with power. Also, they could just be dark because there's not enough sun, but usually the darker they are, the more dense they are, the more power they have. So if you go over here, let's go back into the Yukon Mustang area. As of right now, there's not a ton of storms there, but there is this one down coming from the Alex Bradley area moving up into Blanchard that could grow and affect the OKC Metro. That will be just a little bit. It won't be too long, but definitely could happen. Will happen. See kind of where we're running with this. So it'll probably hit the OKC Metro around in about 30 minutes, so roughly 4:45. Just kind of hits different areas at that time. Just keep circling around the map. These storms down here near the Red River and coming up into Ardmore, Sulphur area, they all seem to be gaining a lot of power very fast. There are definitely some points of concern here as we look in Lone Grove and Ardmore. There's definitely some points of rotation I'd be watching. Over Mill Creek, Sulphur area, there's also some rotation. This mainly just seems like a huge wall cloud that has a lot of power behind it that could spin up a tornado if not touch down at any moment. There's definitely some strong winds, maybe some rotation over near Tishomingo, Medill area, Lynn, B, Emmett, Milburn. Storm's coming for you. There's definitely some rotation on this storm here. You can kind of see it wrap up. Oh, you can definitely see some spots here that are starting to pop up of concern. Definitely keep an eye out on that. We don't have any current tornado warnings out as of right now. There was a tornado warning up here in Nebraska earlier. think that storm has calmed down. There is still some slight rotation on it with a nice, decent couplet here on the edge, and then this is starting to tighten up. Definitely has some spots to be concerned about. If we go back down here into Clay Center, Edgar, Nebraska, if you look, there's not a ton of rotation on this storm anymore. Definitely is concerning. Definitely has some power to it. I bet that is a pretty large hail core going on there. Kansas got hit with a pretty strong tornado last night. A couple different ones, actually. Down in Greensburg, they had a gigantic wedge tornado. And then I think there was another one, and I have to find it. I don't remember exactly what the location was, but there was another city that had a pretty large tornado. Anyways, so as we go back down south, just all these different storms start popping up. Gonna get more busy. Definitely some strong supercells already firing up. And we're kind of in that point where you got to watch for the storms, because this is the time frame that they were talking about. The strong, long track, isolated supercells that can start up and they can spin and start tornadoes, touchdown, all that jazz. It's not fun. Still some rotation popping up here. May not necessarily see it because the way the radar is scanning, but you can definitely tell there is some rotation tightening up here on the outer edge. Maybe a couple different points, maybe here and here. Definitely be watching for that. Storm down here near Ardmore. See if there's any hail or anything involved with that. Seems like there could be. Let's go up here. Some correlation coefficient drops. Not a ton. I definitely think there could be some rotation here. Probably not on the ground necessarily. They would have had a tornado warning out for that. There are some definite points of rotation. This storm here near Wainwright, Octaha. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing these. This is a pretty decent sized storm here. Wainwright coming into Summit, Muskogee. Be watching out for that. Definitely has some rotation on it. Pretty concerning, actually. And it just keeps progressing. See if there's anything on that necessarily. You don't really see much of the radar hole right now. Next scan, hopefully, will clear that up. Still has some rotation on it. It's kind of weakening. Definitely dwindling. The storm down here in Ardmore gaining some rotation. Couple it there for sure. I bet they release a tornado warning for this pretty soon near Gene Autry. Springer coming into Mill Creek, Drake, Sulphur area. There's definitely some big points of rotation. Gaining some power. There's definitely some points of rotation here. This is coming into, it's moving more now towards Tuttle, Newcastle, Bridge Creek area. Maybe into Moore. I wouldn't say that for sure yet. Definitely looks like it has some potential there to spin something up. It's on the front edge of it, on the northern edge. Let's go down here to Texas, see what they have going on down here. Storms look like they could mainly just be some heavy rain, maybe some hail. Don't know for sure. as we keep going throughout the map, just a ton of severe weather. There's mainly just severe thunderstorm warnings. Definitely start focusing more on when there becomes tornado warnings. There are some severe thunderstorm warnings that have a considerable damage threat and some high hail count in the size. Let's look back outside, see what it's looking like out there. Outside, it looks relatively still calm out there. I haven't gotten any precipitation yet, but I definitely start watching for that. Let's see. There appears to might be. Let's look. No tornado warnings yet. Still got the same 3 out of 4 tornado index, and then thunderstorm risk is still the same. So I'm still looking at the same outlook here. Definitely is interesting for this afternoon. This could turn out to be a pretty crazy day. But as of right now, we don't have much in terms of major severe weather. Try to see if I can find if I can see the Kansas storm. Give me 1 second. Let y'all watch the radar. Can't really see much right now, but they will have stuff out probably tomorrow. Waiting on a preliminary report for that tornado from last night. I know there was one. So there was the one up in Greensburg, right here, about a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles. There's another one. I'm trying to find it. It's Greensburg, and then there was a Greensboro, possibly. Give me 1 second. Okay. Cannot find it at this current moment. We'll find it. Let's come back down here to the OKC Metro. Look back down in Norman. There's some rotation starting to tighten up now with the storm down here near Middleburg, moving into Blanchard. Bridge Creek area, moving in there. Watching out for that. If you see it, report it. National Weather Service, tag them on social media at NWS Norman. Come back down here to Ardmore, Springer. Here. Come down here. It's definitely some rotation still. Kind of calmed down just a little. Gene Autry, Mill Creek, be watch out. It's currently coming through the town of Baum, Dixon, Mansville, some storm. There's rotation here near Province, coming into Dripping Springs, Dixon, Mansville, Earl, Simpson. The storm here could definitely tighten up, produce a small tornado, possibly. No guarantees, though. Definitely a possibility. Any storm today has a possibility of doing severe storms. But just make sure you have a way of getting warnings, whether that be a NOAA weather radio or your phone, notifications from like a news app or something like that, or watch the TV, or watch them on your phone. Most local news stations are live streaming these today, simply for the severe risk that these come with. But if you stay up to date with them, they should be able to warn you when a severe storm or a tornado, something sort of like that, is coming your way. Come back to radar. Some rotation. It's not a ton right now, but there is definitely some. Just a ton of storms right now. Not a lot coming through the OKC Metro at this current time. Still looks pretty calm outside. Not super crazy. It does look calm. Come back to radar here. Storms are getting stronger. I can start hearing thunder outside from these storms, that they are bringing quite the thunder. Still not much looking north, but all these storms are coming from the south. If I could get a camera out towards the south, trust me, I would. I think it'd be pretty cool to watch them come into the city, come into the OKC Metro. If we look here, definitely see some of that coming through. Let's go back to radar. Kind of get a full picture as we zoom out. Let's look back at our severe weather on the National Weather Service. Looking the same, still same old, with that warning there. Anyways, coming back to radar. Let's It's looking... When we get our first tornado warning of the stream, I will make sure to go over that completely. Just continue to watch that. These storms down here near Mill Creek and Sulphur area, they definitely have some rotation on them. They have some very strong winds involved as well. Storms in Johnston County right now. They definitely have some craziness on them. Let's look at Brad Arnold. See what he's got. It's mainly rain down there right now. Got much going on. Anyways, it's just a lot of storms going on right now. As we keep going through the afternoon hours, we will get into more severe weather. Just continue to progress throughout the afternoon. Let's keep looking. There are currently 27 severe thunderstorm warnings, and 90% of them are in Oklahoma or Kansas. These storms they expand all the way up southern into Madison. Oh, I don't. Can't get to that storm at this current moment, but that doesn't matter. See what our mesoscale discussions say. So they got so they got a mesoscale discussion on the storms in Nebraska. Definitely be concerned about that. Tornado watch has been issued. It's definitely true. Okay. So anyways, so we've got several severe thunderstorms going on in the Oklahoma area, surrounding areas and states. So right now, coming into the Tahlequah area, Holbert, Wagner, got a storm up here with you. Velocity. There's a velocity couplet starting to form over Fort Gibson, Hyde Park, coming into Woodall, Zeb, Thompson Corner, Holbert. This is definitely starting to tighten up and could become pretty concerning, as this environment is very favorable for severe storms tonight. If you see here, you've got that line right here. That's where the red and the green, they go together. Then usually that indicates a rotation. We've got some rotation here for sure on velocity. So watch it as it comes in. Yep, definitely tightening up here. Let's watch this one. That can definitely start tightening up, and that would be the one I'd be more concerned about than the one southern of that one. That one near Braggs and Highway 10 Landing. Definitely watch it, but I wouldn't be as concerned as I would be the one northern of that, near Fort Gibson. If we come back out, down to Blanchard, still some rotation. It's kind of hard to tell. We're in like a radar hole with this one, with velocity data. We go southern of that. Some hail reports going on here. Just crossing the Red River near Leon, Nocona, Marietta. Got some severe storms moving in your areas. This storm down here near Windthirst, Bellevue, Henrietta, Texas. Got some severe storms now. A severe thunderstorm warning released for you with 1.5-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. Let's come up to the Sulphur area. The storm is just exiting Tishomingo now. Still got some pretty strong rotation on this storm. Mainly just heavy winds, though. This storm has definitely not produced a tornado yet. There hasn't been a tornado warning on it either. Milburn, you definitely have some strong winds coming through Reagan. Connorville, Witch Hole, Bromide, Bromide Junction. You guys will all have storms, heavy winds and rain coming through your area pretty soon. Some little rotation, that's not very much at all, but that's coming into Stonewall, Union Valley. That's kind of residual of that storm that we were just watching back in Fitzhugh earlier. Overall, doing pretty good for no tornado warnings yet. Their timing, right as of right now, states starting around 4 p.m. for the kind of starting around now to around 4 or 5, or starting around 5 for the OKC metro area. Just like I said earlier, make sure you have a way of getting your warnings, whether that be a NOAA weather radio, your phone, a weather app of some sort, or just watching the TV. So, and otherwise, just severe weather right now. Mainly watching these severe thunderstorms down near Ardmore, Sulphur, Colgate area, coming into Ada. If we come look at this, still some strong rotation going on there, but this is mainly, they're not really coupling together much, so that means it's more of just the winds are being tossed around a ton. The shear is pretty high down there. Got some strong winds down there. Let's go back down here near Bridge Creek area. If we look, we got the storm coming into more Newcastle, Valley Brook. Gonna go over the OKC Metro. Some rotation intensifying with that. I wouldn't be too concerned as of right now. Very, very loose, not organized, not tight rotation at all. Still definitely watch out. We have a tornado warning right now down south. Down coming into Marietta, Ardmore area. I was watching this earlier. I don't necessarily think. Let's come down here. So if you watch it, definitely could be more. This is more of a radar indicated. So this warning expires in 51 minutes. So Ardmore, Mansville, Dixon, Geonautry, Medill possibly. Make sure you're in your safe spot, as this tornado and golf ball size hail, radar indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Make sure you take cover now. This storm is currently moving at 60 miles per hour. It's moving pretty quick. The rotation will not be moving that quick. But if we go down south into Windthorst, there is a storm there that shows to have some hail, some pretty strong hail with it. 1.5-inch hail. Let's keep watching this tornado warning down here. Do we have any other tornado warnings? No, we don't. Not at this current moment. Let's pay attention to this some more. There's definitely some rotation popping up. I wouldn't say it's like a lot, but definitely still be a tornado there, especially if we're in a radar hole. It doesn't happen very often. Now we got a second tornado warning for storm that's kind of wrapping up near Mulburn, coming into Wapanuka or Wapanucka. Coming through, will be coming through Atoka. This storm is definitely has some defined rotation on it. It's more on the leading edge. It's pretty tight couplet. Definitely could grow into something pretty strong. If you're in Fillmore, Wilson, Coleman, Rumide Junction, anything northern, northeastern of that, I'd definitely be watching for that, as there's definitely a tornado present. Let's see. Looks like there's some heavy rain and hail involved with that as well. There's some more rotation popping up now up near Ada, Stonewall area. That one seems it could be tightening up more. Let's go back here to the Oklahoma City Metro. There's now a severe thunderstorm warning for the entire Oklahoma City Metro area, as the storm that started down near Blanchard is now moving up in northern into the Oklahoma City Metro, Midwest City, Spencer, Choctaw. More area about to get hit with some hail and some heavy rain. Definitely some thunder and lightning involved with that. This severe thunderstorm warning down here expires in 3 minutes. They will let that expire. And then this one up here, they extended that out for this one, which continues for another 48 minutes. Let's keep watching. Let's go back down here to these tornado warnings. This has 1.75-inch hail with it. Back down to Marietta. If we're watching, there is some rotation here. It's kind of outside of the warning, but if you're in Leon, Marietta, Eastman, Oswalt, Pike, Turner, Dunbar, Bernieville, Robotham, definitely be watching out right now. I'd be getting in your safe spot, as there is radar indicated rotation. Let's look back outside. OKC Metro coming in from the east. We definitely do have some storms coming through. You can definitely see that coming in as that storm down from Norman walks through. I don't think we're gonna feel it here where I am. Definitely have some severe weather though going on eastern of us. Storm is definitely strong. Let's look at some velocity, see what we got going on here. I wouldn't say there's a ton of rotation. Would be watching out for that though. Say definitely this is more of a heavy rain and thunder. Possibly some hail down in the Moore area at this current moment. There's another tornado warning that's up in Nebraska. Let's look here. In Columbus, in the further Scholler area, Richland area. If you look here, there could be a severe storm here. Rotation couplet on the outer, on the forward flank. Definitely could be some rotation there. I don't know if this is a camera that I could look at for this. I don't see much right now. There's definitely a strong front on that. Definitely could be producing something at this current moment. See what we got going on here. Let's go back down to Johnston County. Now we've got 2 tornado warnings for this storm. We have one for this storm here that I was talking about earlier. They did release a tornado warning for that. We got one coming into Wapanuka, which is the one that they released earlier. So this tornado warning here for Colgate, Wapanuka, Lehigh, Tupelo, Centrahoma. You guys are in a tornado warning for the next 45 minutes, depending on the strength of this and what happens. But these are radar indicated at this current moment. Got another. Got this other tornado warning coming through Ardmore here. If you're in Lone Grove, Ardmore, Newport, Springer, Gene Autry, I'll be watching out as there is some radar indicated rotation with this tornado warning. Storm shows to still have some rotation on it, not a ton, but it does have some. I think it's mainly just the winds involved with it. Keep watching these storms on here. Let's see what outside looks like right now. Still pretty. Still got these storms moving in. Kind of see how they're kind of moving somewhat slow, but then they've got some speed to them. They'll definitely be here any moment. Your timing is still for western Oklahoma, from Clinton to the OKC, to western OKC metro area. Your start will likely be in the next 10 to 15 minutes as we've got some storms starting to move through the area with that. We still got a severe thunderstorm warning for that storm moving through the OKC metro, Midwest City, moving into Spencer, the Village area. As it moves further north, you'll get into Arcadia. We're looking here. Once again, NOAA weather radios are very important for receiving warnings, but also you can receive warnings on your phone through either a radar app or a weather app of some sort, or a news app, like if you got KOCO5, News 9, or KFOR. All those work. They will all send you warnings. You can also do the National Weather Service app. I think it's called NOAA or something like that. My Radar, I know, also has a great app for that. Let's look back at the storm here. Mainly just strong winds coming in with this through the OKC Metro right now. Let's go back to the tornado warnings down south. So if we go to here, if we look South Leon area, looks like there could be some rotation starting to pop up on the outer, on the back end of this storm. This area of rotation near Leon right now definitely is still pronounced on the radar. Looks like it could be growing just a little. I'm not really seeing any major correlation coefficient drops. Let's check this storm up in Colgate. There definitely could be something. There is some correlation coefficient drop, not a ton. Same with this one back here. Okay, so coming through, about to come through Tishomingo, you're definitely about to get hit with there's rotation, major rotation on the rear flank of this storm here. Definitely looks stronger. This is the most pronounced I've seen this afternoon for these storms. If you're in Johnston County, I'd be paying attention to this, as this is about to hit Tishomingo. On this next scan here, it looks like it could be tightening up a little more. Not as pronounced on the edge, but it will tightens up, and then it could expand. Come back over here to Bromide Junction. Currently, you have a large area of rotation. Let's look at what this camera shows. Dark down there right now as the storm moves through Bromide Junction, Olney. If you're in Colgate, Cottonwood, Phillips, Lehigh, I would definitely be watching out as the storm could be moving through. Midwest City and Spencer still got a severe thunderstorm warning for you guys. The entire Oklahoma City Metro pretty much is in a severe thunderstorm warning at this current moment. This has 1-inch hail, 60-mile-per-hour winds. This is expected to expire within 40 minutes. Down here at this tornado warning near Marietta, Ardmore area, 4-inch hail has been found, reported. Let's see if we can find that hail report. Not finding the hail report, but there definitely is 4-inch hail being reported with this in this severe thunderstorm warning, as well as the tornado warning. Some 2-inch hail is being reported down at the storm, down Bellevue, Henrietta, coming into Terrell, down in Texas, just southern of the Red River. Storm looks to mainly just have hail in it, of course, the 2-inch hail. Then it's got 60-mile-per-hour winds. This warning expires in 8 minutes. They may extend it depending on how what the reports are coming in with. This tornado warning is to expire in 22 minutes. Still radar indicated. Actually, this tornado warning is expiring in 37 minutes. The severe thunderstorm warning is expiring in 22 minutes. Still has a 4-inch hail tag on it. 60-mile-per-hour winds. The tornado warning includes 1.75-inch hail and is still radar indicated. They have not confirmed it yet. Both of these are also radar indicated. No observed tornado warnings. They are finding 80-mile-per-hour winds with the severe thunderstorm warning out in Colgate and Centrahoma. Just look at the radar, see what the rotation's looking like down here. Definitely is tightening up, expanding, like I said earlier. Has some power behind it. This one down here near Tishomingo is lightening up. Does not have that strong spin on it much anymore. Definitely could be tightened up within this. Don't know for sure. There's still a little bit here. It's definitely weakening. But this one near Bromide Junction coming into Olney, Colgate, Cottonwood, Phillips, I would be in your safe spot right now as this storm is moving into your area. It's coming into your area with 80-mile-per-hour winds. Go back to the OKC Metro. So we've got going on. This storm is still moving through. Outside, you can kind of see the outer, the western edge of it, but not super crazy here where I am. Back to radar. National Weather Service is still has the same layout for this afternoon. Kind of update it every so often. That's why I'm kind of running back through it. As we come into this afternoon. Let's go back to camera. Still got the tornado warnings down south. They are set to expire in 35 minutes, 35 minutes, and 35 minutes. All of them were released around the same time. Still pretty strong storms here. Still has that tornado potential. This one down here near Ardmore, this one will definitely be allowed to expire. This one over here near Colgate, this one still has some strong rotation on it. If any of them have a tornado either on the ground or about to be on the ground, this one would be the one I'd be watching. Looks like a darker shot coming through. Olney, Leah, Phillips, Colgate, Cottonwood, Clarita. Definitely be concerned about that. Definitely a stronger rotation for sure. This tornado warning is definitely warranted, as that is a very clear sign. Let's come up north to Tahlequah, where we got a area of rotation as well with a tornado warning. This storm, it only has a 3/4-inch hail, still good size. So we got going on. This storm, it's capable of producing a tornado, thus the reason they released a tornado warning. Radar indicated rotation. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. If you live in locations in or near Tahlequah, Eldon, Westville, Scraper, Natural Falls State Park, Baller, Proctor, Christie, Watts, you need to take shelter now, as there is a strong area of rotation, possible tornado moving through your area. Activity. So currently there's 5 tornado warnings throughout the United States. Hopefully we can keep it to about that, but I don't feel like we will be able to. 1-inch hail currently going on. We got a 1-inch hail report near Moore, Oklahoma, Cleveland County. Estimated 55 mile-per-hour wind gusts as well. Down in Newcastle, we got a similar report near Highway 76, reported by a train spotter. definitely some strong winds moving through Jefferson Park, Heritage Hills, coming into Nichols Hills and the Village, moving north towards Edmond, Oklahoma. Let's go back down to the storms down here. Still have these tornado warnings. These now expire in 32 minutes each. Still got a 4-inch hail tag on the severe thunderstorm near the severe thunderstorm warning. Still got a 4-inch hail tag near Jefferson, Garvin, Love, Stevens, Carter, Marshall, and Murray counties in Oklahoma. Johnston County as well is included in that. Some big storms. Rotation still seems to be intensifying with the storm coming into Colgate. Seems like a slower moving storm. Definitely is still moving though. Has some strong rotation with it. This storm here down near Tishomingo, moving into Witch Hole and Wapanuka. This storm is also starting to intensify again with rotation. This is outer edge here I would be watching, concerned about. Down here, we have a 2.75-inch hail report, reported by emergency manager on Highway 76, just south of 32 in Love County. Got some tornado warnings going on. I'm going to go ahead and step away for a quick break. One second. I'll be back. Sorry guys, I am back. Take a look back outside. Central OKC. Still looking somewhat it's kind of partly cloudy at this current moment. Still have these tornado warnings down south. Let's go back to that. To fix something real quick. There's no new tornado warnings at this time. Okay, we're back. Okay, let's look back at our NWS outlook here. We still got our moderate chance for severe weather. Got our 3 out of 4 tornado risk in the OKC metro. As you move more west, you get into the lower and then very low. Our timing is still now. And then as you go western Oklahoma, you hit 4 p.m., 5 p.m. It's currently 5:05, so this should start getting updated again. With that, continue to have your ways of getting warnings. Just make sure you have a good, solid way of communication. And if something happens, make sure you have a solid plan of what you are going to do in that situation. Clouds seem to be kind of picking up speed here in the OKC metro, and as we look outside, they seem to be moving more, which means the wind and all that is picking up. They seem lower as well, which is not great. So move back to radar. This is southern Oklahoma. Looking at Ardmore again. Still somewhat rotation, not a ton. But if you get back over here towards Colgate, that seems to be getting larger. It's not as tight anymore, but it's still a large area of rotation I'd be concerned about. We are getting reports of still 80-mile-per-hour winds throughout this. Kind of see what it is right now. Like 60 miles per hour roughly. Depends on where you hit it. Yeah. But, so if you hit that, it's definitely an area to be concerned about coming into Colgate. They've now released a new severe thunderstorm warning coming into Edmond, Guthrie. This storm is moving relatively quickly. Arcadia, you're also included with this. Lake Hawassi. Spencer, Oklahoma. Storm is still progressing. It's kind of getting smaller as it moves up towards Arcadia. It keeps moving into Meridian, Shiloh, Merrick. Pretty sure they'll probably extend this severe thunderstorm warning out this way just a little towards the east. Storm down here near Colgate seems to be wrapping up quite nicely. Wapanuka, you have a area of rotation moving through your area right now. Colgate, you might have a tornado. I'm checking. It's definitely some heavy rains. People are pulled over on the side of the road. Very dark. Definitely a area of rotation. Looks like it may be slowing down just a tad bit. Not as heavy winds involved with that currently. Still some strong winds though. Let's look at correlation coefficient. There are some drops with it. Definitely is debris being thrown around. Definitely could be a tornado hitting the town of Colgate right now. Cottonwood, Carroll, I would be getting your safe spot if you're not already. I hope you are, because you have a severe tornado coming through your area at this current moment. Down near Ardmore, we still have some rotation happening here on the western edge of the storm. Is that another severe thunderstorm warning? Nope. These tornado warnings are expected to expire in 21 minutes. These have 6 minutes each down here. Severe thunderstorm warnings. Tornado warnings are still for 21. They may extend this one. Just depends on how the storm ends up. Definitely a strong area of rotation. Very visible. Big wall cloud. Big wall cloud. This area here, Wapanuka, starts tightening up here very quickly. Coming into Olney, then coming right through Colgate again. You have another storm. You have another area of rotation right on the back side of that storm coming through Colgate as of right now. Very tight rotation. Let's come back up here to the OKC Metro. We have some storms starting to pop up near Stillwater, Ponca City, Fairfax, Pawnee. Fairfax and Pawnee, you have a storm coming through right now. Very, very small. Stillwater, you have a little blip moving through. This tornado warning in Tahlequah has been shrunk a little. This is an observed tornado warning now. This storm is moving through. It's about to move through the town of Greene, Strawberry Spring, Westville, Chance, Chewy. This storm is has a tight rotation on it. It's observed tornado warning. Means it was spotted on the ground doing damage. Flying debris is dangerous. Make sure you are in a sturdy building. Make sure if you are in manufactured housing that you get out of that and that you take shelter in a sturdy, well-constructed building or house. Brick. There is now an area of concern popping up on this storm up here near Arcadia. Not super insane, but could have some potential. Severe thunderstorm warning is still in effect. Expires in 33 minutes. Hail is 1 inch. Wind 60 mile per hour. Wind gusts. This tornado warning down near Ardmore. Still going on. Storm in Colgate. Both warnings are still in effect for these areas of rotation. Let's look back outside. See that storm slowly moving away from the OKC Metro as we enter into the evening hours with more severe weather. Zoom out, kind of see the whole picture. Pretty much the entire eastern side of Oklahoma is covered in tornadoes, covered in severe thunderstorms. Just give me 1 minute. Okay, we're back. Coming back into the weather for this afternoon. Whoa, we have three tornado warnings now in for Colgate, Centrahoma, Ashland, Leah, Stringtown. Got all of these tornado warnings coming in now. 3 of them pretty much in the same spot for these 2, maybe 3 areas of rotation. Definitely has some high impacts. All of them so far are radar indicated. None of them have been observed. Same with the one down here near Ardmore. This storm's coming into Ardmore. Right now it's coming over Cheek, Brock, maybe Marsden. Has some hail with it. Currently 1.75 inch hail, 70 mile per hour winds. Four tornado warnings now over near Colgate. Coming now up into Kiowa, Ashland, Savannah. 1.75 inch hail for that one, 70 mile per hour winds. All of these are still radar indicated. None of them have been observed, which means none of them have touched down yet. Six tornado warnings currently. Take a look back outside. Kind of see some of those storms moving through. We are going to wait and see if any more storms pop up near the OKC Metro. As of right now, I am going to get off of here for a bit, and I will be back pretty soon, probably in about an hour. So, thank you for joining me this afternoon, and I'll see you later. Thank you so much. Have a good evening. I'll be back in a little.